Welcome to my channel. I'm going to start off with a little review of our road trip to Tennessee. So Tennessee was quite wonderful. We took 2 days to get out there. The first time we tried to stay in Memphis, but all the hotels had some pretty bad ratings as far as, not very good things going around the hotels. So we ended up staying in what's called West Memphis, which is in Arkansas, in a small Airbnb. We made it there the second day to Eastern Tennessee, which is where we're going to move to eventually. In Eastern Tennessee, we stayed in a place called Jonesboro, and we stayed there for 7 nights, and then we went up to Kentucky and saw the Ark Encounter and the Creation Museum, which were wonderful. We stayed 1 night there just south of Cincinnati. We got to drive into Cincinnati and see that, and then on the way home, we stayed for 4 nights in Franklin, Tennessee, and had a really nice time there. Lots of really cool Civil War things to do. And then we took 1 day to drive home from Franklin. Now we're going to show you the Costco haul that we got today. So this chicken you see up here on the left, this is for dinner tonight. We had nothing in the house, and so we went ahead and got a rotisserie chicken. You're going to see over to the right there Celtic sea salt, and that is a penny treat for the kids. We do the penny reward system, which has been really fun for them to get a penny instead of money if they do something good, or if they do some chores around the house. They do also have chore money as well. And then one of the things they can use it on is sweets or TV time. Penny reward system is pretty great. All right, I'm going to pick this up here. Hopefully the camera doesn't shake. I just had a coffee from Costco. We have 2 packages of Kirkland's vegetable pouches and fruit pouches for the kids. We usually use these after we run out of fresh fruit. And we have 1 large container of Kirkland signature foil. We did buy the smaller ones last time, and they just don't cover our giant sheet pans, and so we can't use those anymore. We got some olive oil for my mother-in-law. We got 3 pairs of scissors because we're always running low on scissors, some garlic, and sliced peaches in the back. We've never bought those before, but I was thinking we sometimes run out of food for fruit, and this would be a great option to bring out when we're out of the fresh fruit. 1 bag of sun-dried figs. We ran out of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. We don't plan to use that right away, but it's nice to have. And the other thing too is we may be moving to Tennessee sometime in the next year. And so we didn't want to buy too much stuff, but things like barbecue sauce you can take with you. We got some more of these pretzels. Those will be gone within a couple of days. And the refried beans, as well as rotel. Brussels sprouts, and then just chopped salad. My wife loves these caramel s'mores treats. 2 containers of maple syrup, carrots, and cherry tomatoes. Over here on the bottom level, we got the Candy Snaps grapes. We have blueberries, strawberries. See, Mara's been doing some coloring here. We have raspberries. We have 2 different kinds of spaghetti sauce. We've got this Bertelli's Organic. We've got 4 packages of organic pasta. We did run out of pasta sooner than I had expected. We still have the long noodle pasta, but we ran out of this stuff, which is easier for the baby to eat, and it gets used all the time in mac and cheese. Here is the other marinara sauce that we got. My wife said that this one has better ingredients. Healthier for you than this one, but we all preferred to eat this one, so that's why we got this one as well. Here we just have some yogurt and some organic dried mangoes. That's just another snack food. Coming over here, we have 1 bag of onions, organic feta. We found that this is the best feta that you can get for your salads. The reason is because this one's cut up or in the cubes, and you have to kind of crumble it yourself. The pre-crumbled stuff, we're finding it's just kind of tasty and a little bit funny. Going across the front, we have 5 bags of sea salt chips. These will last us the entire 6 weeks until we're able to go get some more. Bless you. Kids sneezing outside. We have these halos. These are mandarins. And we have sea salt and vinegar pistachios, as well as another salad bag, Caesar salad. That's gonna have, we're gonna have that tonight with that chicken. So we're gonna make chicken Caesar salad. A bag of potatoes. The only two things that they didn't have that we wanted were hash browns and Tapatio hot sauce. And so we've got these potatoes, and I'm hoping we can make our own hash browns with those. We have 3, 4, 5 bags of Gala apples, as well as 2 bags of avocados. And the avocados, we just learned that you can actually put them in the fridge once they're ripe, and they'll last for, it seems like, weeks. And we didn't know that before, so we were eating so many avocados like all at once when they finally got ripe. So it took us a long time to figure that out. Celery, bell peppers, we have brown sugar, cane sugar. We're going through sugar so much faster than we used to because my wife and my oldest daughter are doing a lot more cooking than they used to. Golden potatoes, lemons, limes. We hardly ever use the lemons and limes, but they're only about $5 a bag, and I like to have them on hand in case we need them for something. It's kind of like, you know, almost like salt and pepper. It's just something that you just randomly need for things, and I don't like the pre-made stuff in the bottle as much. We got turkey, and one of the reasons why this Costco haul was so cheap for us is because we completely ran out of freezer space. Because I went ahead and disabled, it gets really expensive to run, our deep freezer. And so we just have the freezer in the garage, which is part of a refrigerator, and the freezer in the house as well. And so we completely filled them up. So we don't need, the baby's not coming anytime soon, so we don't need a bunch of freezer meals. And we just need to kind of eat through the meat and things that we have in them before we can make room for more. So maybe sometimes we might get more of these and put them in the freezer, but we just got 2 this time. This is the natural turkey breast. We got 2 of those. Here we have, this was my wife's impulse buy, salsa verde for chips. She also bought white queso for chips, her impulse buy there. We have these pickle chips. We have 4 bundles of bananas. I told you this before on this video, but we do immediately separate them all from each other so that the kids don't tear them, and they're an easy, quick snack for them to have. This they sampled one time at Costco, and they were really good. So we have some mushrooms, dried mushrooms, and a lot of half and half. The place where we buy our half and half, well, I'll tell you that story a little bit, but these last for a very long time. That's exclusively for coffee. For my wife is how she likes to have it. And then we have medium sliced cheddar, 2 bundles of cream cheese, 1 smoked Gouda, and lots of butter. So we have unsalted butter, 2 packs. We have 2 packs of salted butter. And we have 4 extra sharp Tillamook cheddar cheese, which we use for shredding and putting mostly into cooking recipes like mac and cheese and taco night and things like that. We did run low, so we had to get 1 more Parmesan cheese. All right, now heading over to the next section. They finally had the cheddar crackers back in. Now these are getting expensive. They didn't have them for a very long time, but now they have them, and they're $10.89 for a box like this, and we got 5 boxes. So I was telling my wife, that's $60 worth of crackers, but we really like them, and we're going to go ahead and keep getting them. But they will last for a long time as long as they stay in the package. That's another thing, like if we were to pick up and move, we can definitely bring with us. Well, we're not planning to move that soon, but sometime in the next year probably. We'll see how it goes. So we have raspberries and strawberry, fruit rolls, bare fruit rolls. These just have no sugar added. And then my wife went ahead and bought some Raisin Bran Crunch for a cereal option. And this is also going to make us go through our milk a little bit quicker than we normally would. And so we might have to figure out a different milk situation, because I'll talk about that in just a minute. I suggested that we got some chips. So again, these are things that could last a very long time. These were each $5 off. And so the bag of 54 was the one that the kids wanted, and then the bag of 30 was the one that my wife wanted. And she just liked the items in it a little bit better. I think that they're both pretty good. Quick story about paper towels and toilet paper. We got those again this time. We don't normally get them in the store, but I had the stroller out of the car, and so I was able to fit everything. These were only $17.99 each. They were recently $22. online, and they're always going to be a little bit more expensive online is what I found, and they were $19.99 in store. So this is the first time in a long time I've actually seen prices go down on an item, and they went down on these, which is great because as a family of 7, we use a lot of paper towels and toilet paper. One's for your hand, one's for your butt. So we also have some raisins, and we have cut green beans. These, again, you can keep them for a long time, so it's like might as well get extras of these. And we have more chocolate chips. These are rewards for the kids for when they do good things. And then I found these for our duplex for our Airbnb. We just went and stayed at a couple Airbnbs on the road, and one of the things I liked is, and we all liked, was when they had a lot of greenery around. So here we have succulents, and they're little plush toys. I'm going to put them around the Airbnb. We're going to keep one for our house. And then we have, this one is just the potted plants. And so we loved them so much. And so our daughter is going to play with these. And I was amazed that our total came into $1,100 even with getting these plushies, which were, I think, $17.99. So here we have, oh man, I don't even know how to say that. That's embarrassing. Echinacea. Echinacea? Okay, I'm gonna try that. Sunflower, I could say that, and a peace lily. And then this one, let's hope that these aren't challenging for me to say. Rubber tree, succulent, and flowering cactus. I did it. So I'm excited to put those over there. We have 2 people staying for a long time, so I won't be able to get them over there for a whole week. But that's okay. When we get them over there, it'll be a nice thing for the kids to play with that come and visit our Airbnb. Down here we have our flavored waters. This is also a treat for the kids, and my wife likes to drink these. Now the new Waterloos are there, but they're all alcoholic flavorings. They're not actually alcoholic, but they're like alcoholic flavorings. So they have mojito and rosé, and just didn't want to kind of go down that route. So we got something a little different. We got LaCroix, and this has 6 peach plums, 6 guava, Sao Paulo, and 6 black raspberries. And these ones were on sale, $2 off. These ones were full price, so these were like $9.75. These also are getting more and more expensive every time we go. And then we got a second one of those, which is nice to save some budget room. So we'll put those in the fridge, start having those tomorrow. So you may notice there's not a lot of meat here. There's not eggs and milk. And the reason is because the meat we still are eating off of that cow. We still have some frozen chickens, and we didn't want to buy any more at this time, except for that. These are only $5, which is nice. We do buy our milk, and we spent, I think, $86 the other day. Maybe 68. So this is the half and half we bought. So this is $13 for this half and half, and it's getting high. And then we get the raw milk, and this is $12. This is the only place that we know of in town that's actually selling raw milk, and it was $7 at the last place. No, it was $6 and then $7 and then $10, and then now this time it's $12 each, and we get 3 gallons of that. 1 quart of this, half and half. And then these are $7 each. They're eggs. They're farm fresh eggs. And we got 5 of them this time, but normally we get 7. So yeah, it's just getting up there a bit, and that's why we don't have that. And then we also, as I mentioned in here, shut down the deep freezer. And so now we have just these 2 freezers, this one and then the one in the house, that we have completely full of food. So, all right, well, thanks for watching my Costco haul. I'm planning to give the kids a swim lesson here in about 20 minutes, and I hope you have a great 4th.